What's up, guys? Yes, it's your boy Wagner here with no volume on. So I'm out today, but I wanted to make sure you knew what to do. So if I'm going to a classroom, classwork says 525, and Mr. Wagner's absent today. Please fill in your answers for documents A, B, and C on the doc file. Next, okay, well, let's look at that. The doc file is right here, and then you click on it, and it looks like it's a GBQ about Ashoka, however you care to say it. And he was the leader of the Maurya Empire. And then you scroll through, and then there's questions. The first one's a map, and it's answer the questions. And the question, there you go, the overall theme was Ashoka a ruthless conqueror or an enlightened emperor? And that's what you're trying to build towards. But unlike old times, we don't have to write an essay. We're actually just going to look at some other people's essays and see if they're good or not good or whatnot. So you answer the questions, boom, hand them in. That's step one. Step two, it says, right now, Ava, look at the pre-completed essay and grade it. So there's this essay down here called Ashoka Exemplar. And that means it's this example essay that that somebody did. And then you scroll down. And you would look at this, and then you try to think about how well this student did. And how would you do that? Well, when you're looking at it, you go to this little chart thing, and then you just act like a teacher and grade it. If it loads, because we're in the glitch right now. All right, so for example, if I go through and they've got, get out of here, just on my computer. There's literally nothing running here. I don't know how I could possibly have slow internet, but okay. One of those kind of days. All right, this thing pops up. So if you're looking at their essay, first thing you're looking for is historical background. They actually mention things about Ashoka, right? And if they mention like, oh, the history behind it is that his grandfather was Chandragupta, and then there was Ashoka, and he conquered the Kalingans in the year 500, and then 100,000 were killed. If they mention a lot of facts while they're writing, then it's usually a 3 or 4. And you would just go, boom, highlight. Let's make it a text color, fill color, yellow. All right, so then this is basically how you would look at this. So then do they have a thesis? Do they have a main idea that says Ashoka was an enlightened ruler or a ruthless conqueror? So if they do, it's at least a 3. If they do, and it sounds real fancy, and they talk about it, and they really build up to it, it's a 4. Let's say they really worked hard on that. Next is, do they have quotes? If they have quotes in each body paragraph, then you're already in 3 or 4 territory. If they use more than one quote per body paragraph, you're usually here, unless the quotes are like all over the place and don't tie in with him being a ruthless conqueror or an enlightened ruler. So your quotes should match the thing you said in your thesis. If the quotes are garbage, and they don't match your thesis, then obviously they shouldn't be a full score. And we'll look at what you guys picked tomorrow, all right? But then usually students don't do this one. They don't usually do a lot of evidence analysis, and they're usually in here. So if I had to guess, student on the sample essay, the exemplar is going to be somewhere in here. And usually students leave out a conclusion, so you'd have to put on number 1 for that. And then you just continue to highlight and then have it ready. And then when you're done those 2 things, you can push submit. At the end of today's lesson, for 525, it just says, hey, did you finish all the other work? And just work on that. It says these things right here, Hinduism, fill in the blank notes from 520. So you find the date 520 and then just do that. Or the Buddhism, fill in the blank notes. Those two are independent practices, not the end of the world. The Hinduism versus Buddhism Venn chart is one you want to find, or the long distance fun project. The long distance fun project has its own tab, and that's the one where you make a slideshow and you insert videos about music. If I wanted to do that, I can click on it. I think it makes you a copy of it, or you have to look at my copy, but then change it around. And I wanted to show you how to do that while I have you in the video. And it might not work. That's a lot of loading. My RAM must be really bad on this computer, where the internet's like, whoa. Guess not. We decided to go against that. Or did we? All right. So in this one, you're supposed to do like summaries and add videos. And on the left side, usually are your slides. That's loading like slow. Gotta love it. And the issue is to add a video like this into a Google Slides, you have to push insert video, and then you just copy and paste the short URL. I don't even know I pushed video because my computer glitched. Seriously. Maybe if it were on your iPad, I wouldn't have this problem. Thanks, honey. God, I love that. The pre-bus iPad for my daughter. God, yeah, I pushed the wrong thing. Insert video by URL. So it's search, but no, you could search, but if you already have it from YouTube, just by URL, and then you paste that short URL. It's like HTTP, and there's like odd slashes in there. And that's you paste that, and that's how you make a video go into that. That's one thing you can work on, right? That's going to be a formative or summative assessment. Haven't decided yet, probably formative. And then if that's already done, or that's like, you're just not ready for that. The other thing it said was the Venn chart, which looks like, well, there's stuff in the way. This thing, it's got the red lines around the outside, and it's where you compare in the middle and contrast Hinduism versus Buddhism. So that's the other thing you can work on if you run through everything real fast. So I wish you the best of luck today. I'll be back tomorrow. We can talk about everything, any questions you have, Hinduism versus Buddhism, Venn chart. If you have like one missing, we can talk about it. If you have the circular questions ready to go, we'll check it. If you have a question about how to grade that essay, what do you think the person got, we can talk about that. So I wish you the best of luck. Make sure to get everything done, and I will be back on Wednesday. All right, guys, have a good Tuesday.
Dad, can you please get this thing?
Ava, I'm still on a video.